Hey guys! First off, this video is sponsored by Botanicaz. All the information will be linked in the description box. You guys know how much I already love Botanicaz. For today's video, we're doing something really exciting. So Botanicaz actually had these huge terrariums custom made. They're huge and beautiful, and we ended up planting one of them today. So we already did it. It's done, and it turned out really good. Spoiler alert. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Let's just get into it. We're here building a terrarium. Well, not building a terrarium. He built the terrarium.
We're scaping it.
So we're scaping a terrarium right now.
So a good thing to do is to envision what you want your terrarium to look like and start piecing things together. And one of the things I thought of was like a broken off stump. It's actually two pieces cut and broken to make them fit together.
So what's this called?
That is cork round.
Cork round.
And you can put plants coming out of it.
Oh, that would be so cool.
Fun. So this is used for water features. It's completely waterproof and will harden up in water as well. Make sure you shake it really well.
Shake it well.
So you'll start with the first one. Just take your foam. This stuff is nasty when it's wet. It takes about a week to come off your hands.
No way.
Yes way. So that's why there's gloves back there.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
So you'll set your foundation and then just
cool. How much do you have to put on?
As long as you're not doing water, you don't have to put much on, because it will sit there, it will expand, and it will set.
So why do you have to put this stuff in if you're not using water?
Create structure, make things stay in place.
Oh, okay.
Like if you were to hang your branch, like the way
Yeah.
you're thinking, like.
And then also.
And like you can like lean things on it.
Yeah.
And not have it shift. So who's next for trying it?
We're actually doing it?
Yeah. Duh.
Okay, now I'm gonna put some of that foam in, but I'm really scared because they said it'll stick to your hands for a week.
A week?
So we're wearing gloves. And I feel like, kind of like a badass.
You do. You look like a badass.
Thanks. I'm scared.
Why? Don't be scared.
I'm not a tool person.
You don't need to use tools.
Looks awfully tool-like to me.
It does.
I was thinking about bringing it out this way, and we can have basically a raised platform back here.
Ooh.
To have plants on a second level.
So how do you do that?
So you'll take it upside down and very gradually squeeze.
Oh, look at me go.
You're killing it, Harley. Oh my god. Oh, so nice.
This is an awfully lot like frosting cupcakes, and I'm an expert cupcake froster. Fun fact. So the plan is this is gonna be a hump of dirt, right? Or of that stuff.
The tree. We're like making it like a fake tree.
Oh, okay.
Like I think, right?
Like a fallen piece of tree.
Yeah, and then dirt is gonna cover wherever we're gonna plant. Right?
We
here?
put
Yeah.
the stuff on this wood thing, and then there's styrofoam blocks back here built up like supporting it. And then over here, there's bubble wrap underneath another piece of wood. Then you just fill it in with this stuff? Okay, that's easy enough.
Once this is fully expanded and set, it can be carved, it can be sanded, you can really do anything to it to make the shapes, make divots in it.
Oh, so you don't have to make it look like good, like
No, you don't
earthly.
have to make it look good right off the bat.
Okay,
You can just carve it, you can sand it, you can do anything to it.
cool.
There you do. You put
Good
it in, you
job.
put it in a piece.
Fun.
Go Harley.
Go team, go.
Next.
Ready. You gotta smack them, or it didn't happen. The slap is an important part of assembling gloves. Okay.
Give yourself a good base for each of these spots.
Okay, so we're leaving it there though? Okay. I'm scared. Don't be scared. You're a talented, independent woman. Gentle.
Gentle is not my personality trait. How?
Water breathing, total concentration. Nice.
So,
Vital.
what you do?
Ой,
She starts cursing in Russian.
ой, как ты можешь, давай же. Что происходит? Ну давай. Что не получается ни хрена?
Your mom might listen to this.
It's not swear
Nope.
words. That's so easy.
They're using styrofoam pieces to like that and that. Prop it up while the stuff dries. And how long does the stuff have to dry? Oh, it sets in 10 minutes.
And it
but
cures
then
in 12 to 24 hours.
12 to 24, and that's when it's waterproof.
Well, it's waterproof immediately.
That first like scaping section of the video is done on a different terrarium than the one we end up planting. We're only there for 2 full days and there just was not time to scape and plant the same tank, and it had to dry for the 12 to 24 hours, but they prepped a terrarium that was to completion, well not to completion other than the planting, before we even got there so that it would be ready for us to plant. So that is what we're going to do now. Is this horticultural charcoal?
It is.
So
Yeah.
are you just mixing this in the top layer of this bag?
Yeah.
Or?
Yep. So we have a bottom layer of sphagnum and perlite. The theory being that it'll help move water across because there aren't going to be misters. Top layer is dirty sphagnum and charcoal. This coriacea, it grows in limestone, and these are lace rock, and they are calcitic, so they will raise pH. So you'll often see them used in aquariums to raise, to make your water more basic. Give this begonia more of a habitat, like a pH that they'd be used to in their native habitat. So
That
I'm gonna plant it nearby. Oh,
that's
this
not
is
a
actually
root,
a
that's
wick.
the wick. Yeah, I was like.
So I'm gonna plop this right in between these 2 rocks so that the roots can grow around the rock and hopefully be very happy. Cute.
That new leaf.
You know, they look like jewels.
It does. That's so pretty.
Montaniformis. There's probably actually a few plants in here. I think I will tuck it here.
Ooh, that's a chunky mix.
Yeah.
Super chunky.
They grow on rock, so I like to give their roots a lot of air so that it can be pretty easy to overwater these guys that are used to a lot of aeration around the roots. So
I see like leca balls, perlite,
yeah.
and spag.
I don't know if I used sphagnum on the top, which helps with getting your cuttings going. But sphagnum can be a little bit more acidic in the long run. It can swing a little more acidic, so I usually have a more limestone-friendly mix underneath of it, so that as the roots grow in, they get a pH that's more to their liking.
Okay.
All right.
Cutie, she cute.
Yay!
How do you decide what is gonna go where? What's your best terrarium planting tip?
Oh, definitely keep your final size in mind. I would say actually don't be married to any one spot you start with, because it's important to get used to how your terrarium is going to behave and what kind of environment it provides. When you're working in a space as big as this, you'll probably have some microclimates, and you'll need to pay attention to how your plant responds. Usually the way you start out is not the way you will end up. You'll do a lot of changes based on how your plants respond. Being flexible is probably one really good tip, and then starting small is another. You don't want to start with your terrarium as its finished look. You want it to grow in. So plants that are smaller will acclimate better to the new environment. You're giving your plant a chance to establish itself.
Sweet, those were good ones. That's so helpful. Before we get in the terrarium building, I wanted to introduce you to Anya, who owns Botanicaz.
Hi guys.
I already mentioned they have these terrariums like custom built, and then down the road, like we'll be able to see how much it grows in.
Yeah,
or what
and there's
changes.
also like, so it's hard to fill it all out, and in the beginning you want it to look more full, but then when it starts growing in, it's hard to like control that. So we have visitor plants, so like plants that are just still in their original pots and doesn't look empty, and you can always like swap it out if it's starting to get too full or too like out of control, and the pot kind of keeps it contained.
Plop down a bunch of moss,
Yeah.
dig a little
Like
burrow,
dirty
a
moss,
hole.
so then it like kind of blends in with the scape, and then yeah, you dig in a hole, you plop in with the pot together, and then you cover the pot, and then it looks like you buried it.
Okay, I'm putting this one like in the corner.
Sounds good.
Is that good?
It's moist, and then
Where can I hold it for you?
I think right there, right here. Yeah, more of the dirty moss behind us. So
This makes me want one of these in my own house.
I know, dude.
It's a little.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
It'll just keep growing around.
Plants want to survive.
Yeah. Yeah, I want
Not at Ashley's house.
Did you see my begonia hospice side table? Yeah.
He likes to sleep next to it.
We all have our corners. Our scary corners.
I want to put.
Do you like it? Look at how good my skin looks.
Look at how good my bun looks. Holy crap.
Holy cow, can I touch?
Yeah.
Wow. Anyway, we're planting a thing. A terrarium. A big, big terrarium.
Say what?
This is just the larva side.
These are some plants. Plants. I've kind of been showing you them already, but oh my goodness. We're just kind of popping them in.
You look so professional using the tripod.
Really?
Yeah.
So these, you guys can pin and
Can I
make.
take one?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Plug and play.
That's so cute.
Whoa. I got a bin. Look, it's my moss bin. I have the moss.
That's so cute. This is a musical now. Plot twist.
It's the Species Condor.
Oh, that's my favorite. I'm so excited.
Yeah. Thinking we put it like right here next to that one.
So
So it looks bigger.
like a fuller one.
Yeah.
I would just like make a little opening and then plop it in.
Yes.
And
And
then
that one's gonna
make
want
an
to climb.
opening. Yeah.
So
maybe
can
next
start to
to
direct
next
it
to
along
the
You want it there?
either right here and then they can climb together, or right here and you
Okay.
can climb it directing this way.
That's what I wanted
Okay.
it to do. They're so pink and fuzzy.
They are.
I
like
love
it.
aerial roots like
They
that.
look like little worms.
They do, but in a cute way.
Yeah.
Not in a weird way. Yeah, don't you think that
That.
looks really cool?
Yeah, and then it'll like.
Yeah. And then there'll be like this and that.
Yes. And it'll be like.
Bleh bleh. Not just bleh, bleh bleh.
Wait, can he hang? Like, can he come out of
Yeah.
here? Wait, Harley, what do you think?
That looks
No, I
really,
love that
that was
idea.
a really artistic move.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That is the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Oh my god, I love
Ashley,
it.
that was a power move.
Yeah.
Power move.
Good.
That really was.
Or the cissus would be cute.
This one. So you just want to make sure these roots have something moist to touch. Okay. So if you're going to start on the peat background, you should moisten it. You could also pin moss to it just to give it a head start,
Okay.
since it's not a rooted.
Should I pin like over the plant and through the moss?
pin?
Or no?
Yeah, that
Okay.
would actually be perfect.
Okay. Okay, so game plan. What is this called? McGravia? McGravia?
What is it called?
That one is McGravia, and I don't remember what species.
Okay, that's what it is. So we're gonna put, it has these little rooties
So
all
we
over.
don't have the waterfall.
Wow.
Really.
So we're gonna get moss. Do I have to use the alive moss or can I use either of these?
You can use either. Yeah, it doesn't have to be live.
Okay, I'm gonna take some of this and like pin it like behind it into the thingy.
Ooh.
Into the thingy, if that
Into the
makes sense.
tingy.
To be technical. Put some wire. I don't know how big, so I'm just gonna go big.
I don't know if anyone's told you this. You have really nice hands.
Thank you. I used to do the nail thing. You know,
you. The nail thing.
as a hand model.
Oh, really? Hand model?
Kind of.
Ooh.
But my hands are little, but I don't know. It worked.
Leisurely.
Leisurely.
Okay.
It's nice.
Or can it go right here?
On climbing on that wood.
Yeah, is that
Yes.
okay? Okay, so that's all I
And
had
then,
to do.
But I
and then
think-
you can
do you
help.
need to tuck it
you
more?
can put some moss on this. And
Just
if we
like-
need to, you can kind of use a tie or the wire to kind of help hold the moss. But
It kind of looks like it's gonna stay.
necessary.
Glue later.
We're gonna come back in a few months, and these are gonna be like huge.
I hope.
It's gonna be so nice.
Can you tell me about the difference between clean and dirty moss, please?
Clean is just the way it comes, like you when you moisten it, and then you add dirt to it and make it dirty.
Oh, so it's literally dirty.
Dirty moss.
Gotcha.
Just like nutrition wise, like if you want nutrients to begin with for less
You guys
shock.
are all cute together. Aw, smile. Whoa,
I can't see
started.
smiles.
All right. Smile with your eyes, right?
Smiles.
really force it.
Where would you put this, in your professional opinion?
I would maybe start it somewhere, like if you start it here and train it to go up,
Okay.
that might be cool. And like there's things like that it kind of depends on your style of maintenance. If you want to set it and forget it, that will go wherever it wants to go. If you want to come back after it's started to root and train it to go in a certain
Yeah,
direction.
so like keep directing it. Is it okay if he's getting blocked some of the light? Like,
Yeah, they start in the understory.
Fine. Steal the tray. You start collecting.
Yes.
He touched it.
I love that smell. Let's put a really pink one in the back. Can we put that one that's in the corner? Do you care?
Yeah, go for it. I love that.
Are you sure?
Of course.
I don't want to mess up your terrarium.
There's like a jewel orchid if you wanted to have.
Yeah. She cute.
She cute. Which one? Either way, whatever. Okay, this one. Hey, cute.
Look at this fuzzy little thing.
We got like a little jewel orchid.
Oh, yeah, let's do the Labisa.
The big one?
Yeah.
You have a bunch of space right here that you can have a whole little forest of jewel orchids.
Oh, yeah.
They want like
Ooh, I
teacups.
actually have a couple more.
We should put the 2016 in there.
That is so pretty.
She's cute.
That's like my favorite begonia.
Is it your favorite begonia?
Begina.
Look at the texture on that.
Yeah. Here's what it looks like so far. And they've been putting little sandwich bags on top of the finicky boys so that they don't die while we have this thing open and there's no humidity. Cute. Now they're spraying it down with larvicide and water. Because some of these are cuttings or not very well rated.
Yeah.
The moss hasn't been treated yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. That it really is so beautiful.
So nice.
This is your store.
Oh
That's
my
so
god,
weird.
I can't even believe it. We did it!
Yay! It looks good.
And then you said it and forgot it.
That is so I wish they couldn't see my ugly mug in the mirror in the back.
You got a hot mug.
Oh,
It's like it just came out of the microwave. Ooh.
Ooh.
Ashley scratched herself on the top. She was like, I'm ready for my workers' comp.
Yeah.
We're like,
Yeah, it's gone now.
it's gone now.
This is one of the terrariums. Ooh. What is it? Ooh. Ooh. Cool.